Hi, I'm Pavitra Sutagar here. Actually, I have Steffi Regia, who is IELTS teacher. She gonna tell us how the IELTS will work and how the exam patterns will work. Everything she's gonna tell to us. Okay, yeah, let's go. Hi, Steffi Regia, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine, Pavitra. Tell me, Pavitra.
Yeah, okay. Actually, many of us don't know what is IELTS and they don't have about knowledge about the IELTS. They have just rough knowledge of IELTS. So, can you please tell in detail what is IELTS and what are the advantages and how it's gonna work?
Okay, so the basic expansion of IELTS is International English Language Testing System. So basically, every student and every worker who wants to pursue their work or studies abroad, they will take IELTS exam. So the IELTS is of two modules, that is academic and general.
Okay, who will take IELTS academic and who will take IELTS general?
Okay, so for the students who wants to pursue their studies abroad and who wants to settle there and get the PR options and all available, so they'll take IELTS academic. And the ones who wanted to go for work abroad and actually see a confirming place there, they'll take IELTS general.
Okay, yeah, good. Then mostly most of the people will think actually IELTS is really gonna work and how it's pattern everything. So can you please detailedly tell to us?
Okay, see, IELTS is of four categories. Okay, so that is listening, reading, writing, and speaking. So all these four categories, and IELTS is something that is not very theoretical or that is not very elaborate, and that is not something that you have to put your whole mind and study. So it's all about practice and it's all about your self-interest towards it, and it's like very easy and fun to learn actually.
Okay, actually, okay. What are the advantages of IELTS? Many people will think only the students who gonna pursue in their higher studies in abroad, they'll have an idea, so they should take the IELTS. So can you please tell me, is that thing is right or anyone can take IELTS?
See, actually anyone can take IELTS. Okay, so someone who wants to improve their communication skills, someone who wants to improve their speaking skills, and someone who wants to actually learn about general English and how the English is actually the communication and the way of speaking, acting, and communicating with others. So actually, in today's era, communication is the strongest and it's the best tool actually. So you need to have a strong command over your English in order to communicate with others. So any people can take, not only the students who want to pursue their studies abroad, but those who have love towards English language and those who love taking a course in English language, they can actually rely on IELTS.
Okay, yeah. The IELTS is conducted by whom?
Okay, so basically we have two people conducting the IELTS. Okay, so it's one is the British Council and one is the IDP Private Limited. So only these two people actually give us dates for IELTS.
Okay, fine. Actually, what is the time duration of IELTS?
Okay, so basically for IELTS, actually for all the students and for the people who are taking IELTS in general, the time duration for them to study this course would be like 1 month is more than enough. So every day 2 hours class duration would be more than enough to have a very good performance.
Okay, for academic?
Even for academic,
Okay.
every day 2 hours class is more than enough to have a very good results.
Okay, yeah. Actually, what's the score is needed?
Okay, so the maximum good score that like a very good average passing score is 5.5, but then it's better to have 6.5 and 6 because many countries will demand at 6.5 overall score and 6 individual score. So 6.5 is the good score.
Okay, fine. And also, I wanted to know there is two method of writing IELTS: pen and paper and computer based. So can you please tell me what it is and how it's gonna work?
Okay, actually, I recommend my students to take the pen and paper exam because we all have this experience of writing exams all these 14 years from starting to LKG to 12th standard. So it's actually good to take pen and paper exam because we'll go on with the flow and we can write very fluently.
Okay.
And so that is actually easy. And if people are very good in typing and they have very good typing skills, then I would recommend them to go for computer based
Okay,
IELTS.
the exam, how many hours the exam will be?
Okay, so it's totally 2 hours 45 minutes. So we will have listening, reading, writing separately and speaking separately. So the listening will be of 30 minutes and reading and writing will be of totally 60 minutes. That is 1 hour, 1 hour. And then speaking will be of like 14 to 15 minutes.
Okay, the every band, four band will be conducted by the same day, or there is another day?
No, like I said, it will be conducted separately. See,
Okay.
listening, reading, writing will be on one day.
Okay.
And speaking will be on another day. So when you book a date, actually when you book a date through IDP or British Council, the first will be speaking, and listening, reading, writing will fall 5 days before or 5 days after the book dates.
Okay, fine. So many people will think to learn English, the grammar is very important. So for IELTS, grammar is really is important.
Okay, see, actually, when you come to IELTS, you don't have any grammar exercises. Okay, so people have a stereotypical idea that there will be grammar fully in IELTS, but it's not like that. You have essays to write on, you have pictures, pie charts that you got to describe, and you have the reading session where you will be given a passage and you have to skim through it and write it. So you don't have grammar, but it's good to learn new words and it's good to learn new vocabularies, and it's good to form a correct proper sentence for speaking.
Okay.
That fluent communication you have to have in speaking.
Yeah, okay.
So that's
So
important.
IELTS is not at all based on the mug-up system, right?
No, not at all.
Okay.
So that's the one best thing that is actually IELTS is known for. So it totally destroys the mug-up system.
Okay.
So no one can mug up it and write, and no one will know the questions also which is gonna come. And we don't have past question papers also like how we have for our school students.
Okay.
So it'll be blind, and it'll be completely like you are going and attending a test without any clue. But this if you know the pattern, then you can crack it easily.
Yeah, it's actually very good. Okay, so which are the countries actually needs IELTS?
Okay, so basically major countries like US, UK, Canada, and Australia, Finland, and Switzerland sometimes, and Sweden. So
Okay.
these are the major countries that require IELTS.
Okay, fine. And is that any exam fee for IELTS?
Yes, so they have exam fees, so that will be of 14,700 INR.
In where they will conduct the IELTS class, I mean the examination, because many people will come from many other states, cities, and districts. So where they will conduct the exam?
So suppose say take Chennai city. So in Chennai itself you have multiple centers. Okay. So once you book the date, you have to select your city. Okay. And based on the city and pin code, the test centers that is nearby available locations that they will show, and you have to show. I mean you have to book that.
Okay, you will help your students to get booked?
Yes, of course. So if they have a passport, that's more than enough, and they have to carry the original passport for the exam as well. So with the passport, we can apply for students and we can slot according to their preference.
Yeah, so passport is mandatory, right?
Yes, it's mandatory.
Okay, yeah, fine. Thank you for your information, ma'am. Actually, it's really useful for many of us, and including me. Okay, so actually, I hope you all guys who are watching this video also got an information about IELTS in detail. So if you have any doubts, you can comment in the comment section. So she will reach you. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Okay, yeah, thanks for watching, and
Yeah, thank you, Bhavi ma'am, for asking me questions. Usually, I used to ask my students questions for speaking sessions. So finally, I'm put up in this place. So thank you for asking questions, ma'am. And guys, I believe that this video is a very productive one for you all, and I hope that we both had shared a lot of information about IELTS coaching and IELTS classes and how the exam pattern works. So we both believe that for students and workers who's gonna pursue their studies abroad would find it very useful. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.